Today's episode is starting off with an unboxing. I'm Professorvoqas, and this is Harry Potter Wizards Unite. There's been a particular Harry Potter item that I've been trying to search down specifically, and when you see what's inside, you'll see why maybe it took me a little while to get, but I finally found it for a decent price on eBay, and someone in Ontario, Canada had it. So anyway, let's open up the box and see what's inside. A little thank you sticker. That's like extra. That's not part of the package specifically, but bam. So, Harry Potter Vans. I've been looking for these for a while, specifically Ravenclaw, which you'll see in just a second here. But in my size, I just haven't been able to find any in my size. Vans made them a little while ago, and then once they ran out of their stock, they were out. So you had to get it second market. But there you go. Oh, let me pull that out of the way. So it's the Ravenclaw checkerboard, and then on the tongue right there, it's got the Ravenclaw crest. So anyway, yes, I've been searching for these. Ooh, nice. Searching for these for there we go. Searching for these for, I say, quite a while, probably 2 months. Probably about 2 months. I just kept checking back, and like I said, I finally did find, oh, this is so cool. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. Let me put the box down. Yeah, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see this. Alright, can you... It's got, it's like the Quibbler. It's got Undesirable Number 1, Harry Potter. But anyway, not the Quibbler, the Daily Prophet. Anyway, shoes. Probably wear these all the time now when I'm playing the game, for certain. I love to wear some flip-flops, but sometimes that gets a little uncomfortable with a lot of walking. So I've got these now. So right now for me, it's a little after 11 o'clock, which means the event actually doesn't start for hours. I do have to do a little work this afternoon, but I will be kicking in a little bit later in the day. Probably, I guess, 2.5 hours after the event starts, I'll be able to go ahead and start playing. I'll be heading over to Waverly Place, although it is storming right now, and I think it's supposed to storm the rest of the day, so I might have to find cover at Waverly Place, but I am certainly going to get out there and start working on these tasks. Because tomorrow I have Go Fest. I'm going to do a little bit of that, but then I'm also certainly going to play some Harry Potter. So, I will see you guys a little bit later when the event starts. The event has begun, and I am just opening my game for the first time, so we should get the intro text popping up in just a second. But it is about 5:20, and I'm just now getting to it. The SOS Task Force has issued you a special assignment. Check your assignments to get started earning rewards. Ooh, I guess that's it. Oh my gosh. There's a Legends of Hogwarts emergency level. I'm going to hit that first before I even go to the tasks. Hey, what a surprise. It's Dumbledore. Just the guy we wanted to see. We're going to use a strong Extimulo potion because I have the most of those. And I haven't upgraded my Extimulo so much that it catches up to the strong yet on the skill trees. That is the subject for another video. All right, come on, Dumbledore. Nice. First Dumbledore, caught. And I believe I was 1 out of 3, so that gives me 2 out of 3. So one more fragment, and I can place his image. I've placed it before, but placing it again will get me that family experience. Nice. Let's back out. Oh, 20 field guides. Gotta love to see that. And 20 Hogwarts experience. 20 Hogwarts family experience. Legends of Hogwarts. All right, so let's go over to the tasks. Complete 3 wizarding challenges, yes. The earn 800. We're 20 toward that already, so that's good. Place the runestones, return 20, return 15, and return 10 Albus Dumbledore. I just returned 1. So, you know what? Let's see how close we can get on that 800 from all the images I've saved. So finally, I get to go to the registry. Here we are at Legends of Hogwarts. Let's start placing images. So first image is Hedwig, Flying Key, first time I placed it. 80, the Chess Queen, and then Ron. All right, so this page I've got 4 to place. Let's go with Fred and George first. And now George. Nice. Angelina. And you know what? I haven't clicked on this in a while, so I can't remember what it is. We're going to look in just a second. But it got me 80 Legends of Hogwarts Family XP. And a rank up. So already I'm actually over 400 right now. I'm halfway there, which is awesome. And this page is ready to be prestige. Before I do, though, what is this again? Oh, the Dumbledore's Army sign-up sheet. I remember when I got that fragment from the fortress. So let's go ahead and prestige while we're here. Awesome. I'm finally past the standard page. All right, going down to the Yule Ball Great Hall. Hagrid and Madame Maxine, which we should be seeing more of since it is an event foundable. Harry and Pavarti. And here we are on the last page, young Peter Pettigrew. So back here on the assignments, you can see I'm now 515 out of 800. So a little less than 300 left, and with all the things that are springing up, it should not be too much of a problem, I would guess. Nice, my first Hagrid and Madame Maxine. I just placed that image, so now I can actually gain those fragments back and start building back up toward it. I do wish it wasn't Flipendo, only because I'm so bad at casting Flipendo. Oh my gosh. They must have upped the rate, because I generally don't catch it with that. So that was another 7 family experience for just getting them. That's just returning them. The image placement is a different amount of family experience. All right, before we really get into this event, let's go over, I'm going to go over to my dailies. I just want to show you something. So I'll go ahead and collect that use 1 potion. So the only thing I have left right now is the complete 1 wizarding challenge. I want you to learn from my mistake, because I'm so used to seeing the dailies and I just go collect, 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 collect. And if you look, I'm going to back out. Look at my trace charms. You see I'm 1 out of 1, 1 out of 1, 1 out of 1. I haven't used them today. Earlier today, I was actually playing some, and I finished all my dailies, and I just went down and collected, and I collected the 0.25 kilometers, which, of course, when I did that, it then would have recharged these 3 charms, but I hadn't actually used them yet. So in other words, I wasted it. I wasted the daily. Just in case you think it gives you a warning, it does not give you a warning. If you don't have space and you click collect, it will collect, give you the 250 experience, but then your charms, they're just still wherever they were. So, lesson learned. You get to do this every day. It's not a huge deal, but hey, it's good to have the trace charm, especially multiple times, for these Albus Dumbledores, which is what you should be saving them for. Anyway, you look around me now. I am at Waverly. Going to put on a tonic, going to put on a Brufios, and then I'm definitely just going to start chugging away at this. Let's get rid of those field charms. So really, first order of business is getting that the 800 family experience, working toward it. But really, it's let's get those 20 Hagrid and Madame Maxines, let's get the young Lupins, and let's get Dumbledores. If I do those 3 things, everything else will take care of itself. And we'll hit up the wizarding challenges later after I've earned some of the runestones. That's really my plan for this. If you don't have runestones, work on those 3 things I just said. They're going to give you 6 runestones right there for that. And then you can go to the 3 wizarding challenges, do those, which then gives you 5 more runestones. So then it's easy to place the 10 because you're earning them kind of as you go. Anyway, going to hit the Brufios, hit the tonic, grind a little. Still have a little bit of time left on my Brufios and my tonic, but if I can get this Ginny, that will be my 20th, and I can place her image, and I'm very close to finishing the family XP, I believe. There we go, got her. So let's check. Let's just skip through this, go to the place image screen. There she is. I'm going to place that. Nice, all I need is the training dummy, and I can actually get this page prestige. Let's go to Hogwarts. Oh, 791 out of 800. Now, while I've got you here, though, before we go back in, let me collect this energy first. Let's head to the registry. I do have one other thing that's It is actually non-Legends of Hogwarts related, but Hogwarts school related, which is the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I did just get my last Boggart cabinet to finally be able to prestige this page over to gold. So let me place that image. And now we can prestige this to gold, which again has nothing to do with this event, but who doesn't like to prestige a page over to gold? Done that, and then last thing is, this one happened off camera. I didn't even know I was that close. Magical Games and Sports, I actually hit max rank just a little bit ago. I'm not even sure what I got. I think it must have been something earlier, and I just didn't come into the registry. So, did max out this rank, and actually Magizoology is looking like it's going to be a rank up as well. Well, I'm only 9 away. Let's back out and see if I can catch this last foundable I need. Here we go, another Jenny. Let's see if does she give me 9. I'm not even sure if she gives me 9. If she does give me 9 XP or more, then we're golden. If not, then I'm still just slightly short. If I actually get her, may depart on me. Nice, there we go. All right, so let's see how much family experience she gives me. I can click to this screen at least. Oh. She gives me 5, so I need 4 more. 4 more. Let's back out and see if there's any Legends of Hogwarts. There's not. Whoa. I'm still obviously waiting for that Legends of Hogwarts foundable, but in the meantime, look what showed up. I haven't seen one of these it's been a long time. And I still got, well, I got about 12 seconds left of my tonic. My Brufio is still about 10 minutes. I am using a strong Extimulo for this one. I really would like to get this. I'm 2 out of 5 fragments on this one. Yeah, nice. Nothing like a first cast returns foundable. That's awesome. It's not a Legend of Hogwarts, but I'll take those 8 Ministry manuals, and I'm 2 more away from placing that image. And still, no Legends of Hogwarts. I did kind of clear all this out, and now I'm just waiting. I'm going to go ahead and put another tonic on, though, so we'll see if one of them spawns from that. By the way, you'll notice my tonic runs out before my Brufios, and I'll get into it in another video, but I've actually upgraded my Brufios. It lasts 40 minutes now and gives me 150% experience. Oh, there we go. And this is from the tonic, actually. Popped up immediately. Now, I need 4. I need 4 family XP. He may give me 3, which would be very funny to be that close. 799 out of 800. Let's see. Oh, it is 3. I knew it. I had a feeling, because I remember Bog Rob being 3 all the time. There is a severe magical creature over here. Oh, it's Hagrid, actually. No potion for him. I have gotten enough of him in the past, so we'll see if I can get him without that. Look at that. First cast. All right, later on in the video, if I'm complaining about things departing, you can, in the comments, remind me that I got these guys first cast and it was all just evening out in the end. All right, let's back out. 20 field guides, love it. Come on, Legends of Hogwarts. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, there's a Legend of Hogwarts, but I'm going after the oddity first. Yes, it is the 3-headed dog. Nice, it only took me 2 hits. As a professor, I'm not used to that happening. Nice, 2 out of 5. Oh, 1250 experience, 20 ministry or 20 field guides, excuse me. Oh, look, I drifted, so now that Legend of Hogwarts is gone. I made that decision, ended up with the 3-headed dog. All right, finally, something just appeared. That took like, I don't know, it's been about 5 minutes since I've seen a Legends of Hogwarts. I've been catching other things. Anyway, it looks like it is Hagrid and Madame Maxine, yep. So, if I can pull this off, I'm only 1 away, so it could have been anything. If I can get this, it is going to put me over 800, and we can collect that. Nice! Again, making the easy catch. Nice. Oh, and there it is at the top of the screen. I've only collected 4 of those, so let's go to the tasks, and let's look at where I am. 800 Legends of Hogwarts Family XP, 1 Witch Sharpening. Let's collect that. And then let's just kind of check my status here. You can see 4 Hagrid and Madame Maxines and 4 Dumbledores, 0 Lupins, and I haven't even seen any. It's not that I've seen them and they departed. I have yet to see even a single one. So, if you look, I still have 23 minutes left on the tonic for trace detection, about 3 minutes left on the Brufios, a little less. So I'm going to stick around here some more. Still, now I'm really just trying to get those foundables, the 20, the 15, and the 10, and round them out as best I can. So let's keep grinding. Haven't made it much further since the last time we chatted. I am at 5 out of 20 on Hagrid and Madame Maxine. I'm 5 out of 10 on Albus Dumbledore, and I've only had 1 of them depart on me. I've seen as many of those as I have Hagrid and Madame Maxine, pretty much, and I still have yet to see 1 Lupin. But we've got a new strategy. I'm only going to play a little bit longer because we're making pretty good progress, and we've got the whole weekend to do this. But I want to go ahead and put on a tonic for Trace, put on a Baruffios. That's not going to help with the spawns, but I just want the experience. And I can hit 3 or 4, sometimes 5 ins right on this spot here, which is why I like the spot so much. I'm probably just going to put dark detectors on 3 of them. I think I only have 4 dark detectors left at the moment. My goal, though, is actually to get a Dumbledore to appear, and I want to put the Trace Charm on him and see how, if I get more Dumbledores, that would be fantastic. Who knows? Maybe a Lupin will appear. I can put it on Lupin and get more Lupins. Or it might be a different family altogether. It'd be nice during these events if the Trace Charm went ahead and made copies of the event spawn. But with as many bugs as the Trace Charm has right now, I'm thinking that's probably too tall of an order to probably ask them to do. So let's put some dark detectors down. Tonic for Trace, of course a Baruffios for the experience, and I'll check back in if a Dumbledore shows up or a Lupin so that we can go ahead and try out that Trace on it. Alright, it looks like after about 10 minutes I've got my first Lupin over here. Hopefully I don't float away, but I'm going to go ahead and use the Trace Charm on him and let's see how that goes. Nice! It looks like it spawned 2 Dumbledores. So I'm going to hit the Dumbledores first, not the original Trace. Now, I have the bonus fragments for the Trace Charm, and it hasn't done that for me yet. I'm hoping this gives me 2 fragments. So +1, +2 fragments. It says it gave me 2 fragments, and this is what it's been doing to me. I'm going to hold the screen right here. If you saw it as it scrolled, it said +1, +2, and it said 3 out of 3. And then my screen now, you can see my screen, it says 2 out of 3. It did this with a Death Eater earlier, so it's been bugging on me in that way. It gives me the extra fragment in the initial rewards, and then when I get to the summary screen, it says 2 out of 3. And then, first of all, I would like to point out that there's 2 more of those spawns of Dumbledore. I think both of them are from the Trace. I should really only get 2 of them. So that's awesome that it got that. Let's go to the registry, though. I really should be going to catch those, I know. But for the interest of science, oh my gosh, get done with this. Oh, oddities. I just hit maximum rank. I'm glad I was recording. I had no idea I was that close. Anyway, let's go Legends of Hogwarts. And let's go down to Dumbledore. And you can see, 2 out of 3. So it gave me the fragment, then it took it back away. I'm not worried about it, but just something to note. Anyway, I'm going to hit this other Dumbledore. This will give me 3 out of 3. Unfortunately, even if it does give me 2 fragments, one of them wouldn't count anyway because I'll be at max fragments at that point if I manage to actually return them. They didn't disappear, though, which has been happening in people's traces as well, where they disappear and you need to reset your game, and when you come back, the traces you reproduced are back again. I have heard that. I've also heard the original ends up spawning an extra one of itself after you catch it. So we're going to see if that works in a second. If I can get this. That was a good cast. That was a good cast. Yes! I love when I do a good cast and I get rewarded for it. I do like that. All right, we can skip through this animation. So there you go, 3 out of 3. I do need to go place this image. It's going to level me up, or rank me up, excuse me. And while I'm still at the registry, let's go down, drop, oops. There he is. I skipped way past him. Nice. That'll be another rank up, so let's wait through this. But I did need to return him so I can go get that other Dumbledore, hopefully, rank 60. Is I can go get the other Dumbledore, and then let's see if he gives me... Wow, look at all this spawning. So that's another Lupin, and I haven't even caught the first one yet. There we go. That took about 10 casts. By the way, the one that departed earlier, I was counting, I kept track of my energy. It was 20 casts, and then it departed. Only probably a couple masterfuls, but mostly greats, and then it actually ran, so... All right, fragments, +1. See, it said +1, +2. Look at my screen. Oh, it was 3 out of 3 right there. You saw it. I saw it. You can pause the video and you can see. So now watch. I'll go to the next screen. 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3. So it gives it, and then it takes it. Not a big deal. Oh my gosh, look at all this stuff, though. All right, I'm going to go after a Lupin. Let's go after a Lupin and see what happens. Oh my gosh, it hit that. I don't want the in. I want the Lupin right there. I'm assuming it is a Lupin. Yes, it is. Nice. There it is. Oh my gosh. I really was about to call it potion time, but I try not to use potions for event foundables because I just know there's going to be more. I mean, I really want the one that's in front of me, but I know that even if it departs, there will be more. So 10 Hogwarts experience. Not that I need it, but if you find them, that's going to be 10 apiece, and 8 field ministry. Excuse me. 8 field guides. Anyway, let's go after this Dumbledore over here. By the way, again, you'll notice that my stuff did not despawn. So I don't know if they've corrected that or I got lucky on this one. Fragments are obviously giving me some trouble, but the actual spawns are not. Nice. Okay. So got that. Again, I only need 1 fragment. It didn't try to give me 2. Just gave me the 1. We can go place that image. 1,500 experience with the Ruffios on. That's nice. So we'll place that image. 6 ministry manuals. And another 100 family experience. Rank 61. So I think I'll make it to 65 on this event, which I was definitely hoping on doing. So let's see. The original... Yeah, so there were 2 Lupins there for a bit, and I think one of them disappeared. All right, I am lower on energy now, so we are going to use the In Charm. Just if you haven't seen it yet, just in case you haven't seen one of my other videos or anyone else's, I'm going to put the In Charm on the In right next to me. There it is. Let me see it. I went in. As you can see, it's like glowing. It will glow for 1 minute, and inside, here's the countdown, 52 seconds, 51, 50. So whatever food I get, it's going to give me 1 additional energy beyond. And it's 1 additional energy because that's where my upgrades go. So this should give me 7. Yep. It would normally be 6, but it was 7. Nice. I will totally take it. And we'll back out. Ooh, look at all this stuff. Wow. Look at all the high threat foundables, but none of them are Legends of Hogwarts. But there are 3 different energy bundles here. For 5 each, that's 15 energy. Oh, wait, sorry. That wasn't. I forgot. It's that energy that spawns. I just did the In Charm, and I already forgot. I did hit 2 of them. There's the 3rd one. There should be a 4th one. And there's number 4. Oh, no. There it is right there. All right. Oh, I just realized I had ducked. I was below the camera. Like I talked about in yesterday's video, every time I do an In Charm, I get 4 energy spawns, and each of them gives me 1 energy. So that 120% listed there, I still haven't figured that one out. Oop, another Hogwarts. Looks like Hagrid and Madame Maxine. Oh, no. Nice. Something different. Although, actually, I guess I really do need the event spawns. So, as you saw, I used the Trace Charm on a Lupin and ended up getting the Dumbledores. That is only, obviously, 1 point of a data set, so that doesn't conclusively mean anything. It means, for me, that is the case. We will see with more people playing and putting traces out. A lot of people have them putting on Reddit and Discord when they put a Trace Charm on a trace. They're showing what they get, so we can collect that and start to have some idea how it works and what you're potentially going to get when you put the Trace Charm on. So for this, I actually got more event spawn, which was fantastic. All right, I've got about a little less than 19 minutes left on my Baruffios. I'm going to run that out. And actually, here, let me show you something. So, I don't know, probably a good view. Honestly, right behind me in the window here, you can see those storm clouds are rolling in. It was sunny a little bit ago. I was a little warm. I knew this breeze coming in was going to be a storm, which I'm fine with. I'm definitely fine with it. Oh my gosh, there's another Lupin. Let me just click on him and then we can talk. So I'm just going to finish up here, and I would actually end it here, except I don't have my wand with me. I meant to bring it so I could end here, but I cannot end this video without my wand. So I'm going to finish up here, and we'll meet back at home, recap my day, and end the video. Just got back home and opened up the game and was greeted with this screen, which maybe you've seen as well. It says we're currently experiencing connection loss errors due to a server issue with the night bus. We're actively working on a fix, but we suggest you avoid using the night bus until this issue is resolved. But by the time you watch this video, it'll be 12 hours later now. But here we go, which is good because I wasn't planning on using the night bus necessarily. Oh my gosh. So I opened up the game and that appeared and I hadn't even seen my screen yet. Well, let's catch this real quick. For sure. Oh my gosh. Oh, I need her. I need her. Where am I on this? 2 out of 5 fragments, and I have not placed this image. So you know what? I feel like we'll use we're going to use a regular Extimulo potion. And we'll see if I can pull this off. I was not able to pull that off. That was one cast with the Extimulo and immediate depart. That's okay though. What I really wanted to do is just kind of tidy up to finish up this episode. So we are going to go to the registry first, which is funny because sometimes dots appear and other times they do not. So if I go to Legends of Hogwarts, there's no red dot here, but I do have an image to place. It's right down here at the Yule Ball Great Hall, which is Hagrid and Madame Maxine. I did manage to get 9 of those, so that's great. And let's let that rank up a little. Back out of the registry, and let's head over to our actual tasks. So in the tasks, you can see, who would have thought this? I needed 20 Hagrid and Madame Maxine. I needed 15 return young Remus Lupin Foundables and 10 Albus Dumbledores, the highest threat of all of that. And what did I get first? The 10 Albus Dumbledores, which is great. Those of you looking for family XP, I hope you are also having the same type of luck with Albus Dumbledore, because, man, he will help you the most. Every 3 of him is another 100 family XP, even if you're at the lowest level. If you're at higher levels, you need to collect more of him, but you do get more family experience, so it does kind of scale up. Anyway, I'm going to collect that, so that's 2 level 5 runestones, which I would love to use at some point, and it's a good thing I wasn't planning on doing it tonight, because the night bus right now is experiencing some issues. So I am going to back out, and then the last thing I need to do, the thing that I almost always need somebody to remind me, luckily I did notice it myself this time, when we go into the suitcase, upper right corner, Diagon Alley. It's got the 3 dot. It's got a dot with 3 in it, meaning, hey, there's 3 bundles in there you haven't looked at. Complimentary gifts. We are going to go ahead and claim it. Tonic for trace detection ingredients. A level 1 Hogwarts or Legends of Hogwarts runestone, and then 50 energy. I will take it all. Back out on the main screen, if you look, I did use my In Charm. You saw that, and I also used my Trace Charm. You'll notice I didn't use my Greenhouse Charm. My vault was actually full of ingredients that I wanted to keep, so I was already maxed out. It was because of a bunch of port keys that I'd opened the other day. It had put me like 40 past, so I didn't have any ingredients I want to get rid of, so then in which case this was going to kind of be wasted, because it was going to be me getting ingredients that I couldn't get. So I decided not to cast it today, which is not a big deal. I can still use it tomorrow, then collect my 0.25, and then get it all back. So I'll still be able to use it. I haven't wasted it unless you let it sit for 2 days. If you let it sit for 2 days, then you've kind of wasted it. That is going to do it for today's episode. Tomorrow, I will be doing some Pokemon Go. The Go Fest is happening this weekend, and I'll be doing that for about half the day, and then I'll be doing more of the Wizarding Weekend for the second half, trying to get the rest of the Hagrid, Maxine, and Young Remus Lupin Foundables, as well as hitting the Night Bus at some point if it gets back working. All that being said, I will see you guys tomorrow. Nox.